So for the warm-up, we're just trying to find x for each one of these situations. What value makes that statement true?
Is the last one's x both the same?
Yep. So on the last one, the value of x has to be the same. And you're going to put it in both areas. Right up. Yes. Yep. Good question. Whatever method you want to use, remember, I will be using balancing equations because that's what I eventually want you to get comfortable with, but you can solve these in multiple ways. Great. That's awesome. It's smaller. I saw you flipping through your notebook, but you didn't end up on the page ready to work.
I was trying to look for then it could go anywhere.
But mainly it's possible. Which is why people wear stick usually wear covers. Okay, I feel like that's enough time so that we can cruise through this. Please raise your hand if you have an answer. I don't care how you got it. Actually, I would love to hear how you got it. If you want to just talk about it, it'd be cool. Alba, what'd you get?
3.
So Alba, you got 3. How did you get 3?
I just knew that 4 times 3 is 12.
Yeah. Awesome. That's great. So 4 times 3 is 12, and then you take away 3, you get 9. Did anybody figure this one out a different way? Tabor?
I did 3 times 4 for some reason because my brain immediately went to that and got it.
Okay, cool. Toby?
For the second one, I got 5.
Okay, give me a moment. I'm just going to write that down, but I wanted to spend a little bit more time with the first one. Okay, so if you were to balance equations for the first one, Shayla?
I have another point as well.
Cool.
I did 9 plus 3, and then that was 12, so then I know that's 12 times 3. I mean, that 4 times 3 is 12.
We're learning you. So everybody take a look at what Shaylee did. She did what I was about to do. Smaller. 9 plus 3. This is called balancing equations because you're doing the same thing to both sides. And then we get 4x equals 12. And then you can just do 4 times what equals 12. Or you can do the balancing equation things and divide by 4. And you get x equals 3. 2 different ways to get that. Okay? Toby, you got 5 for the second one. How'd you get that?
I thought. I did brain.
Okay? Tell me more.
Brain. I don't know, it made sense. 6 times 5 is 30 plus 2 is 32.
Good. So 30 plus 2 is 32. So you know your times tables for 6, and you're like, okay, I need something plus 2. Cool. Tolliver, what did you have? Or,
I was going to answer the last one.
okay, give me a moment. I'm going to do this one using the method of balancing equations. Does anybody want to help me with the first step if we're balancing equations? Oh?
Oh, you would minus 2.
Yep. Subtract 2 from both sides, you get 6x equals 30. Then you would divide by 6, and you get x equals 5. Okay? Your next one. Next problem. Again, lots of ways to solve this. It's a little bit more complicated when it's on both sides. It's not as straightforward as 12 minus 3 equals 9, or 30 plus 2 equals 32. How do I get to that 30? So it's got more steps to it. So Tolliver, talk to us about what you did.
I just did guess and check and came up with 3.
Okay?
And was kind of surprised and I figured it out. It's very
So,
fast.
nice. Tolliver did guess and check, and he guessed 3.
Or
so-
I guessed a few others and I was like, oh, 3 makes sense.
Cool. So 5 times 3 is 15, minus 2. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 4. 15 minus 2 is 13. 9 plus 4 is 13. It works. Does anybody have a different way or process that they'd like to share? Layla?
I don't have a different way, but
Okay.
you said that they would all be different.
Oh, I did. And these are the same. Yeah. I think when I remembered solving, I got 2 this morning, but I didn't do it right. I was doing it too quick. Tabor?
Yeah, I just did the thing where I subtracted things.
Cool. What was the first thing you subtracted?
3x minus 3x and 5x minus 3x.
Awesome.
And I
So,
ended up with,
Can I pause you for a sec? Tabor remembered that you can subtract the opposite of what's there. So remember on Friday we were like, what's the opposite of 3x? Negative 3x. So if you add negative 3x to both sides, those opposites will cancel. And then you got to do it to both sides. And then continue. What'd you get?
with the 5x, it turns into 2 times x minus 2 plus 4.
Yep.
Right, so 4. And then from there, because okay, wait, now I gotta actually look at my camera.
Yep. Can I do it?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So then I see minus 2. What's the opposite of negative 2?
2.
Good. So I'm going to add 2. And I get 2x equals 6. And then 2 times something equals 6. Or divide by 2. X equals 3. Smolliver, if you don't stop, you're just going to be gone. Right? And gone, not like in the hallway, hang out, have fun, like gone to the office. I need you to have more control, okay? Thanks. Okay. You've heard me say that there's always more than one way to solve these things. I want you to slowly get more and more comfortable with what I'm doing. Things like this. Subtract the opposite. Do the opposite of what's there. Right? And I have a little video that I want to share with you guys today. And that video is all about thinking about these things as balancing your equations. So, yeah. Ready?